Expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Now Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Sinks the triple.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Here is Lowry following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Lowry with the ball. Stolen by VanVleet. The drive by Barnes. Martin with the block. And they get it back. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes screen on Hero. Second shot opportunity. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Martin kicks to Adebayo. And the Heat, another three.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
VanVleet against Lowry. The kick out to Barnes. And the layup falls.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And he's good on the second. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now here's Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler.
2 minutes left in the first.
No good from outside. Raptors with the lead. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Lowry against VanVleet. It's Trent on the wing. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Outside, Hero. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Siakam against Hero. Siakam inside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Now here is Martin. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Hero kicks to Martin. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Hero finds Martin. Count that one.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Van Vliet looking around. Barnes outside. And the 3 off target. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Trent, right side. Back to Van Vliet. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet into the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's Martin missing. Raptors leading by 3. Anunoby finds Barnes. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Scotty Barnes. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc. And when the stakes get high, you need a big shot. We know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Here's Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation for being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo on the follow.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat trail by 5. Butler dishes to Lowry. Goes back up. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
Shot clock at 2. And another shot. Hero, no good. Raptors leading by 5. And here's Trent outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Raptors foul.
Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. Count that bucket. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now, here's Lowry. Right side, Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Van Vliet outside. Barnes outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Trent can't hit. Up top, Adebayo. Defended by Trent. Here's Hero. Good D by Barnes.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime.
The previous play is under review.
We're going to review the tape.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as a great interview, David.
At the end of the first half of play, the Heat 18. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Heat trail by 6 on the floor for Miami. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now, here's Lowry. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Anunoby. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Trent.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Here's Van Vliet. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. Butler deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Hero. Trying to get open is Butler. Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Van Vliet outside. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Lowry passes to Butler. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's stolen by Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Siakam.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
OG Anunoby with the assist.
Outside Lowry. Hero, no good. Raptors leading by 9. Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Anunoby. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Martin with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Lowry kicks to Martin. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Siakam inside. Lowry covering. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler against Anunoby. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
His second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, Hero. Outside Martin.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
He gets it in there. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr. Getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Lowry inside. Adebayo.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
And again, the turnover by the Heat. And the Heat with some changes. Max Strus is jacked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Toronto with the ball. Following the score by Miami. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Trent. Pass to Anunoby. Tries from 16. Buries the jump shot.
In such poise in pressure situations, Anunoby doesn't let it get to him. Fantastic at keeping his composure.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here's Oladipo. Now, here's Strus. Pass to Martin. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. 5 seconds left in the third. Barnes screen on Oladipo. And here's Van. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And now they are firing.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Toronto ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-5 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's tipped. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet.
Well, you like how Oladipo leaks out in transition. So aggressive in the open floor.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. Here's Barnes. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Adebayo with a screen on Van Vliet. Oladipo. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Toronto leading by 14. And here is Van Vliet. The pass to Siakam. Poke loose. Barnes can't get it to go. Miami's on 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And he converts the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Here's Van Vliet. Trent, left side. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Miami. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oh, Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the squad. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Oladipo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Barnes, screen on Lowry. Lobbed up there for Barnes. The Heat trail by 12. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Trent off the drive. Passes it to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hero passes to Martin. Good D by Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Raptors leading by 9. 1:02 left in the fourth. Pass to Trent. Anunoby against Butler.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down. He's the very definition of what we call a two-way player.
Kicks it to Martin. Dishes to Lowry. Off target from three-point range. Trent with it. Pass to Barnes. Spins. Now, here's Siakam.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
So it's Toronto winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
Boston Celtics. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. Outside for Butler. Back to Martin. Lowry right side. Here's Strus. Jams it in off a great move.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Smart outside. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. And the Heat going the other way now.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Smart outside. Over Lowry. Offensive board. Williams. Smart outside. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown for three. From downtown. The kick to Tatum. Here's the three. Goes up again. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Strus's shot is off. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Brown against Strus. Horford pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Williams. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Lowry outside. No good on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he lobs it up. Butler with a steal. Martin with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Over to the wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Smart move going to Lowry. A talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Boston, no good that time either. The Heat with the lead. It's Strus with a drive. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Brown. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Outside Strus. Takes it inside. Martin, left side. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's Tatum with the 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. 4-point game. Right side, Williams. Strus grabs the miss. Lowry against Brown. Butler passes to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Here he goes. With 2 seconds left. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat leading by 4. And quarter.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Lowry and Strus are the guards. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Smart. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. 2 of the greatest to ever do it.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
The drive by Smart. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
On the wing, Tatum. Tries it from the top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Outside Strus. A shot from the high post. The rebound, Celtics.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Butler passes to Strus. Martin outside. Outside Strus. Takes a 3. Martin inside. Horford covering. No good with a layup. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Adebayo is screen on Brown. Strus the pass to Martin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce Allen, KG Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Tatum finds Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Heat shooting around 44%. Not bad. Lowry, the pass to Martin. He shoots. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. The drive by Smart. Pass to Williams. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Out to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Lowry's got 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat. And here's Smart. Left side, Brown. From outside, off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
On the wing, Tatum. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the left iron. The Heat have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Lowry left side. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Adebayo with a steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Outside, Brown. Tatum finds Brown. Lets the 3 fly. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so,
Miami Heat, 24. The Celtics, 16.
and we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Heat with the lead.
Jason Tatum still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard. Here's Smart. Right side, Tatum. Pass to Horford. Now here's Williams. 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Martin, the pass to Lowry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lowry's got 8.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. So it's Miami now. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Basket counts.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Smart finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Wing shot on the way. Here's Williams. It's Brown on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Lowry, the pass to Strus. Offline with a 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Heat shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Lowry. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Lowry doesn't have much fear when it comes to drawing contact. All he's worried about is putting up points on the board.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Outside, Brown. missed shot.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Martin. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And the jam by Brown.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Strus the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Outside Tatum, beyond the arc, knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 5 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Lowry, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. From the high post. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Strus. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Fires it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Lowry with it. Guarded now by Smart. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now Strus over Williams. Strus' shot is off.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The break ignited by Horford's play at the other end. Can't let your guard down around him. He has such a diverse skill set for a player of his size.
Lowry, no good. Stolen by Lowry. And so it's the Miami Heat, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Out. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. From behind the arc. Hauled in by Brown. It's stolen away. Strus with it. Now guarded by Brown. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 16. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami. Here's Brown. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Anytime Brown touches the ball, you expect Jalen to score. He is that good.
Strus against Brown. Back to Strus. Launches a 3. Brown with the block. And he's able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry, no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Martin outside. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tatum. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And again, the Heat missing. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. There's the three. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A difficult situation for Boston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And for Miami, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Smart. And here's Brown for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Butler. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You love to watch Butler going to work inside. He really knows how to find those high percentage looks.
Here's Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And that one falls for Tatum. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Adebayo is screen on Brown. Here's Strus. And they get it back. Adebayo finds Strus. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Max Strus.
Good on the second one.
Have 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Drive by Brown. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat. Martin's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Miami has possession. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Adebayo with it. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Strus' shot is off.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Bam Adebayo.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Outside Butler. Pass to Martin. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Tatum, here we go. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
Now here's Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Tatum wide open, he fires one. He trains the quick shot.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then creating the space there for the jump.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boston ball.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Smart passes to Brown. Going inside, down low, Williams. Good D by Siakam.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, great, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Tatum's got 5 now.
And Tatum's accuracy makes him an easy option here. You can trust him to knock it down.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Van Vliet against Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Van Vliet.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's Van Vliet. Siakam a screen on Smart. Anunoby in the corner. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Van Vliet against Smart. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Smart, now the dish to Williams. And stolen by Barnes. And it's Trent off the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. working his way to the look he wants.
Here's Barnes. There's the drive. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Fast break Toronto. And stolen by Tatum. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Williams. Brown wide open. He fired. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Brown's got his second basket.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Barnes down low. Guarded by Horford. And that one's good. Barnes.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Brown. Kept alive by Boston. Williams kicks to Tatum. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Van Vliet outside. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Smart passes to Brown. Crosses over. The offensive rebound. Right side Horford. Back to Williams. Left side Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. Anunoby with it. And Siakam throws it down.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
There's Brown with the three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team. Here they go.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston Five. Shots good by Siakam.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Here's Barnes, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Horford.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
The Raptors shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Siakam left side. 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
Tatum, that's for 2. That one a little long.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Toronto leading by 7. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And here's Barnes for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Smart against Van Vliet. Passes it to Anunoby. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. For 3, Van Vliet.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as sticking one-on-one.
Tatum dishes to Smart. Back to Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Here's Brown. Good work defensively by Trent. And it's the Raptors ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Pass to Smart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Now the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Picked off in midair. It's deflected and stolen by Tatum. Drains it from 17 feet out. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And it's Trent in the corner. From the arc. And they get it back. And we've reached halftime in this one. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Celtics 18. The Raptors 30. And put your hands together and get wild for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Brown outside. Looking to get back on track here. Offensive rebound. And Williams is right there. Williams has got it back down to single digits for Boston.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
The 3 from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Barnes down low. Working on Horford. Here's Anunoby. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Tatum. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Anunoby, tipped away. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart leading the charge. A nice shot by Tatum.
An air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here is Van Vliet. To the inside. Stolen by Smart. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Siakam, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine. I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Outside, Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Horford. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Pass to Trent. And stolen by Tatum. And another fast break for Boston. Celtics running. Horford tried to free himself up. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Tatum passes to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And Al Horford drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors with the lead. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Trent. Anunoby against Smart. Anunoby passes to Siakam. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And finished off by Williams.
What I really love about this kid is, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Van Vliet with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Anunoby. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Horford kicks to Williams. Here's Smart. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Raptors with possession. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Stolen by Smart. Here we go, one-on-one. Up again, and it's Brown on the follow. And the Celtics lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And here's Tatum for 3. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Barnes. 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Floats it up there for Siakam. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Knocked loose. Williams kicks to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Williams. Trent against Brown. Here's Tatum. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Siakam passes to Barnes. And finished off by Siakam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
On the wing, Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And the Raptors call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The 17-footer. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 4. Trips down the breakaway slam.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
Outside Tatum. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Smart. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. It's good. This game is all even.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet, ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
There's Tatum, and that'll be 2 free throws. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Stolen by Horford. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The open shot by Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Shakes him. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Pass to Brown. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Celtics need to get a shot off. From 18 feet away. Tatum's shot is off. Anunoby against Horford. And foul on the shots. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personally, the previous play is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
About OG Anunoby. Here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game. Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Inside. There's Williams. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Goes back up. No good. They shoot again. Tatum passes to Williams. Oh, missed it.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball or just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And they need a profitable trip here. And luckily, Brown looks to be in the zone.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous.
Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. This should be an active game. 2 squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Van Vliet outside. From deep. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Adebayo. And Anunoby pulls it down. Butler with a steal. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Van Vliet outside. And Lowry with the defensive effort.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Oladipo. Fires the 3. Lowry, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And again, no good by Toronto. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys, the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Just 5 on the clock. Butler passes to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Outside Barnes. And he lobs it up top. Adebayo with a steal. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Oladipo outside. Outside Butler. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. Heat. Oladipo outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Looking to end the drought. Rebound by the Heat. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Oladipo outside. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, sweet move. And Adebayo slams it in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now here's Oladipo. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Lowry. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Trent. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Martin. And the three off target. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Barnes. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Martin. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he... And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Butler on the wing. Out to the right wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Siakam, no good. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Tries to save it. Butler can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Martin's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Oladipo against Trent. Siakam tipped back in for 2. Siakam's gotten his first points in this one.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Pass to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Trent on the wing. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Now Lowry. Offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Siakam the screen. Van Vliet the pass to Siakam. Lowry with a steal. Here's Butler. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Trent, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Lowry finds Martin for three. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Trent. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Barnes. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Raptors.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Martin outside. Fires from deep. And Kyle Lowry hits from deep. Lowry's got 5.
That set had a lot of rhythm, and that's at the hands of Kyle Lowry.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Barnes passes to Siakam. And so it's the Miami Heat in a good situation.
Miami Heat, 24. The Raptors, 11. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Oladipo has been exceptional here, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Out to Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. It's stolen by Trent. Siakam against Martin. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Lowry outside. Martin outside. Fires the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. And now the Raptors on the break. Barnes passes to Siakam, and it's blocked by Martin. And it's Adebayo off the drive. Pass to Lowry. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Lowry's got 8.
Throughout his career, Lowry's been a threat from that area.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. For 3, Oladipo. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes both free throws. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Lowry, the pass to Martin. Oladipo outside. Martin up top. To the paint. Barnes against Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. He's got 6.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Outside Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Fires the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Miami's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Oh, got a piece of it. Barnes drives in. And it's blocked by Martin. Butler on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
On the break. Trent from long range buries it from 3. And now just a 2-point Miami lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Oladipo against Anunoby. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. For Toronto, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Lowry. 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Knocks it loose. And here's Lowry from the arc. Ooh, he drains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play.
But it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. And that one's going to... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. You couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. Van Vliet against Lowry. Beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Butler against Anunoby. Out to Lowry. There's the 3. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. So they take the lead. Van Vliet's got his first basket.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Lowry with a steal. Pass to Oladipo. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Oladipo. Martin outside. Can they get it? And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. And he was fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge,
The previous play is
these
under
personal
review.
foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus has checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We practice these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
And Allie, thank you for that. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Oladipo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Ball stolen.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Strus finds Oladipo. The quick look, no good that time. Toronto trailing. Here's Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oladipo against Van Vliet. Pass to Strus. And here's Adebayo. The shake. And it's good on the layup. And the Heat lead by 1.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. And they recover it. Barnes goes back up. Back to Van Vliet. Up top, Anunoby. Hounded by Adebayo. Clock at 2. Takes a 13-footer. That one a little long. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Oladipo on the wing. And a nice finish on the layup. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo does not mind having the ball in that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with
the Pistons has been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Inside, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Troops to pass to Oladipo. And count that. 2 points and a chance. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
And Oladipo no good on that one.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Van Vliet. A three off the inbound. Misses the three.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away. Eat up all that airspace. That's what he does.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoop.
Thanks for joining us here on DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
Big goals are good, though, especially for a kid like Hero who can go as high and as far as he wants to. Good stuff. Good model. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at point guard. Here's Butler. Good work defensively by Horford. Brown outside. For 3. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Strus passes to Martin. Outside for Lowry. Strus with it and stolen by Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. Butler's got his team on the board to start the game for the Heat.
Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here is Martin. Butler sets a screen for Martin. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. A deep 3 from Butler. Shot clock at 6. Lowry. The rebound by the Celtics.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Pass to Strus. Lowry kicks to Butler. Goes up to the stripe. Lowry can't get it to go. Boston's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The 3 from Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. Back to Horford. Ball movement by Boston. Brown the pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Here's Strus. He's covered by Brown. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lowry inside the line.
There is a level of tenacity Marcus Smart plays with on the defensive end. It's a nightmare trying to get shots off against this guy.
Yes, that goes in.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
To the middle to stop the run. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Fires high post. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Fires the 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Lowry dishes to Martin. Butler from outside. Strus kicks to Lowry. Back to Strus. Outside for Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. Martin for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The Heat trail by 4. The pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Back to Butler. And there's the drive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
Tatum on the wing. He kicks to Horford. Pulls up. Misses the jumper.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Heat. Who's on the wing along with Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Smart against Lowry. Launches it. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense. Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spot. So valuable. Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Butler on the way. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Brown outside. Williams trying to break free, and it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Lowry passes to Martin. That falls nicely that time from Kyle Lowry.
3 points.
Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. Over Butler. And another miss by Boston. The Heat trail by 8. Martin with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Butler feeling out a bit. Back to Strus. Good ball movement here by the Heat.
In the first half,
2 minutes. From deep three-point range, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Brown outside. And it's good, 2 points. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Strus kicks to Martin. Oh, Tatum in position. Brown outside. Shoots over Strus. Kept alive by Boston. Williams. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Martin finds Strus, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes. .105 left to play here in the second quarter. Butler, no good. And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's why this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Lowry against Smart. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Lowry. Outside, Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Tatum.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Martin outside for Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Outside, Smart. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Back to Strus. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
The Celtics, 27. The Heat, 15.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Smart kicks to Brown. Shoots over Strus. Williams finds Tatum. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Martin the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Butler. Beyond the arc, 5 to shoot, and they'll get another chance from outside the arc, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Pass to Martin. For the 3. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For Miami, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside, Martin. Lowry with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Strus. There's the triple. And again, it's the Heat missing. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Butler passes to Strus. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded by Horford. And here's the fast break. It's stolen by Strus. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his third foul of the game. Celtics on D. It's a 10-point game. Adebayo kicks to Martin.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
Butler with the steal. And taken away by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 10.
This is why coaches talk about playing the pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the paint. Here's Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
The Heat shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And Butler puts up a deep three. Strus finds Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
Horford the pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Butler in the corner. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. The pass to Strus. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum dishes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Kicks to Williams. To the inside. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Adebayo the screen. Inside. Outside for Lowry. Stolen by Smart. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Strus finds Butler. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. That court pair will be Lowry and Strus. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Martin wide open. He fires off target with his 3. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Good.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Smart against Lowry. Strus kicks to Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Brown the pass to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Horford. And here is Tatum. Butler with the steal. Lowry against Smart. Right wing. Outside Butler. And stolen by Horford. Floats it up for Horford. At the elbow, Williams. And Williams slams it in.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Strus. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And here's Brown outside. It's stolen by Strus. Three-pointer, Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Brown outside. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The three from Tatum. And it's Strus with the rebound. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Good on the shot. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Smart. Lets the three fly. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Brown feeling out a bit. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Strus. Offline with his three. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Butler.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly...
tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know what?
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Deflects the pass. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. Sweet move. And Brown throws it down.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Van Vliet against Smart. Barnes outside. Trent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams. Tatum kicks to Horford. Williams in the post, defended by Trent. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Down low, looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Celtics ball.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Smart passes to Brown. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Williams finds Brown. Over Trent. And it's Brown missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Trent can't hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Here's Van Vliet, and he lays it straight in.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Raptors trail by 5. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Transition D is the name of the game tonight. He said facing this kind of speed is a challenge. You can't really prepare for it. Not just in terms of getting back to protect the rim, but also matching up with their perimeter shooters. We'll see if they can be successful. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Smart. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside Tatum. Out left to the wing. Horford has a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Back to Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Trent passes to Barnes, and stolen by Horford. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Here's Van Vliet. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. He takes it in. Horford. Tatum against Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Barnes. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Brown outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Celtics with possession here. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet into the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Brown against Trent. And stolen by Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
And the dunk by Horford.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Barnes outside. And Vliet on the wing, guarded by Smart. Williams with the steal. Tatum against Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And it's Trent off the drive for 3, Van Vliet. And no good that time. The Celtics go the other way with it. Smart on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Count it. Williams has got his second bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they're also doing everything they can to make things difficult for the opposition, coming away with steals and playing some really strong defense.
Here's Horford. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Smart passes to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Takes a 3. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Williams, a screen on Trent. Brown. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The crossover, jams it in off the great move.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Brown kicks to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Brown dishes to Smart from the arc.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where the action is headed. Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw drops for Trent.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Trent outside from downtown. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Smart. This is to Tatum. Good D by Anunoby.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
13 fouls.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred Van Vliet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
Now here's Brown. Nice move, and stolen by Barnes. Siakam passes to Trent, and that one good. Trent's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
They need this, and it's Brown missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Brown outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
25. The Celtics, 20.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Austin with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Brown kicks to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Horford. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet wide open. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. to Van Vliet. Siakam, a screen on Smart. For three, Van Vliet. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Ball stolen. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Brown to the middle. Here's Cornette. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And here is Van Vliet. He's got 11. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot up. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Barnes against Tatum. Over Barnes. Tatum no good. Raptors leading by 8. And even 3-on-3 break. Van Vliet way outside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Siakam. Horford with the rebound. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Siakam. That's his first personal foul.
Celtics trail by 7. Now Smart. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. You can't get that one. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Celtics ball.
.153 left in the third. Here's Tatum. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Trent. He's got 5. The pass to Siakam. Driving the lane and finished off by Siakam.
You got to be impressed by Siakam's athleticism, cutting to the rim with such force.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Now, here's Trent after Jaylen Brown's miss. Siakam misses. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Left side, Horford. Back to Tatum. Kicks it to Brown. 5 on the clock. Left side, Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam passes to Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And a deep three from Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum looking around. Brown. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics on D. Down by 12. For 3, Van Vliet drops in the tray. Van Vliet's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Raptors. And here's Tatum for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
This is a Siakam. And stolen by Tatum. Poked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Back to Anunoby. Shoots. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Tatum against Barnes. Left side Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Here's Brown. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Raptors leading by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Horford. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And no doubt Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Shoots the 3.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go either for Brown. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brown. Here he goes. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
.103 left in the 4th quarter. Anunoby in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet finds Anunoby.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Here's Smart. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Tries the spin move. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barnes with it. So it's Toronto winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,